Alright, running a plus 10 Sanguine Depths. I'm running as Blood with the Crimson Rune weapon legendary. And running with this talent setup here. And Naya, Night Fae. New affix is pretty interesting. And by pretty interesting, I mean it's not really interesting at all, but it is easy. Oh. Affixes this week are Tyrannical, Bolstering, and Explosive, so... So here, just kind of staggering defensives. I used all my movement to get stuff grouped. Here, I'm going to do my best to hold threat, but it's kind of tricky with warriors, and my big priority is explosives to allow the DPS to do their thing. Alright, so the affix. In pug groups, pretty much just always kill Vi first. So each one has a different effect, and you decide which effect that you're going to get based on which of the relics you kill first. So what you do is you go in, you target usually Vi, and then you kill the other relics, and then once you kill Vi, or whatever relic you chose, you will get a buff. And so Vi's buff is a big haste bonus, and it's kind of like the Necrotic Wake like orbs that you get from the Goliaths, where it like pulses damage around you. So you can see right here, 15% haste, and your damage and healing has a high chance to fire a bit of cosmic energy. So that's typically the power that I've seen most groups taking. It's the easiest to use. You get the most value from it. The other two powers, one is like, I think it's like 5 seconds of CDR. I don't know how much it is. It's not a whole long time, but it's a bunch of CDR. It's pretty much like an instant heal. Nobody can die during it, for the most part, I think. I know it gives mana. I actually don't know about the health part. I haven't picked that one enough to really know. And then the last one is Woe, and Woe is speed/stealth. So it's kind of like your Awakened Affix kind of skip potential deal. So pretty simple. Nice thing is you don't really lose any downtime doing it, because typically you do it during bosses or during trash and stuff. So like you can see right here, we're killing Vi while this is all going on. It is health mana. 9 seconds. Okay, cool. For the so it's gonna save a lot of time compared to, you know, Prideful and whatchamacallit, Tormented. But it's pretty non-eventful. But I do like it so far. The Vi guy, he is pretty annoying to kill though, because he does jump around a lot, and so it really does create a niche for ranged DPS. Because sometimes he jumps on top of other packs or the boss or something like that, and melee DPS just have to like stand there and look at him. So that can be annoying, but it does give ranged DPS a very positive niche, because that's the one you're pretty much always taking. So okay, we'll see if Pot starts drinking. Wait till she gets to probably about 50%. Here she's good. Okay, cool. So here we're going to target Vi first. As long as Vi dies first, we're good. Then you can kill the other two. Problem is, if the group has too much like just random AoE damage, then sometimes it can be difficult to actually fully focus on the one that you want, and sometimes you get a random one. What I'm finding as a tank is I don't really have much control over killing Vi, because especially as blood, because you have so many other things that you need to do on pull. I need to make sure I get my bone shield stacks going. I need to establish threat. I need to fit in a death strike somewhere in there so I don't die. So unless you've got, you know, some cooldowns to help with a lot of those tasks, like dancing rune weapon and stuff like that, and depending on the size of the pull, honestly, that's not as much of a concern for you. It's more on the DPS. So, but if it's a small pull, obviously you can focus in on Vi. Just as blood, your damage is not super crazy anyways, so it doesn't make a huge difference. Do be careful if you pick, like on a boss, for example, if you pick Zoe or whatever, the stealthy one, there can be problems with, I haven't seen this, but I have heard of people accidentally resetting the boss. So like, you kill it, and then it stealths you, and then suddenly you reset the boss. So be very careful. Attempting to get these explosives, but just don't have enough haste. So far, this expansion, my go-to has been running Night Fae with Naya for the very nice Death Stew strength bonus and everything. And then for Mythic Plus, I've been running Crimson Rune Weapon because for most pulls, I can have Dancing Rune Weapon up, which feels really good. I am missing some damage from not having super strain, so... Oh, I love TK. Look at that. We just took care of all of that by ourselves. Oh my gosh. We AMS'd the chains, and then kicked one, stunned the other, and then killed the explosive. Oh, man. Okay. Full pot here. Oh, forgot this one has the pack. Ah. Did we kill Oh, we must have gotten her. I didn't see which buff we got, but it's already gone, so I'm assuming we got her. which is a shame because this pull can be really crazy with the 10 stacks and the Vi buff. Oh my gosh, it gets really... The damage is nutty. Like our damage. It's great. Real cool. I need to figure out a different nameplate system because I feel like my nameplates are a little bit too skinny and they jump around too much for me to really comfortably click. I've seen people with other UIs that I'm like, that looks really nice. And so I need to probably get that adjusted. I also saw a really cool tool on somebody's YouTube video where they like had some kind of UI where they clicked on somebody's name and it called out in chat for them to be the next kick. That would be like super helpful for pugging and stuff. I love that. Ah! Also, I think my mouse is failing. Sometimes it just doesn't move, so that's not great. Why can't I cast? Oh my gosh, my interface is bugged. I couldn't click on his name. That's okay, we probably shouldn't have used B-Res there anyways.
Thank you, Zerali. You make for an excellent specimen. You know not what you do.
I require a target.
Uh-oh. We did definitely did not kill Vi first. Okay, we got her. That's not bad. this guy will actually be pretty sweet. CDR and crazy healing. That's actually probably ideal on this guy. Oh, I taunted the wrong guy. Have a messy start, but we're starting to stabilize. And this many melee makes it tricky. Also have people that aren't backing up with the thing that just kind of like, we don't know what to do when we get the castigate. Just kind of like move around a couple times and then move where we're supposed to. It's not an immediate move, so just need some more practice with that on people. Gosh, I'm effective. I think you release here, but
Please make your request.
yeah, melee on that fight kind of stinks. Alresha's just chilling in the back on his warlock. It's like, this fight isn't too bad. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Too far away. I am out of range. I must get closer.
How dare you interrupt my research?
Uh-oh. Okay, good. Let's see if we killed Vi or whatever.
My patience is wearing thin.
So one thing I love about blood on this fight is you never need to take an orb. Say that for Vicaro because she typically doesn't run with me. At least not yet.
My patience is wearing thin. Even here.
man, Aegis is so good against that Iron Spike damage profile. The 3 hits instead of 1 big hit, it reduces it so much. Pretty much an immunity against it. It's really good. I don't really have much other than Rune Tamp and Vamp Blood here, so let's use those. I stacked AMS and AMZ, which was not great. Shouldn't have done that. That looks like our Warlock had to get the door, their pizzas here. Nice.
Quickly, mortals. Escape with Sorali.
They were too fast.
So, this is the prize you
Let people get up here and then we'll
will never leave
pull this.
prison.
I must get closer. I need to target something first.
None have ever escaped the sanguine depths, and neither will you.
I'm gonna try to bait all these cones into this tiny little pocket here. Uh-oh.
I do not
I lost aggro on the Mist Dancer.
I am out of range.
Oh my gosh, I can't say anything.
Acquire a target.
Oh, I didn't pop my Shining Radiance.
God, slay them all!
I cannot use that item yet. I am out of range.
We need the Death Striker!
I must get closer. Too far away.
Oh my gosh. So many buttons to push. Don't have bone shield stacks. I need to death strike something. I keep having to use death caresses on these explosives. Woof. Wine, 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 wine.
Mortals!
We're doing fine. Oh yeah, Vi's still. Oh, that was nice of him to come over here. Helping us chain pull. What a pal. Yeah, I think it was the right call. I split that pull rather than pulling both groups together right away, because first of all, explosive, and second of all, it's just a lot to manage with the Vi guy as well. We need to pull this in here.
These halls will be your tomb!
Far away.
See how good people are about. Dodging the swirlies on the floor here.
I am out of range.
The results are in. Answer is not very good.
Fire a target.
We don't have a B-res for 4 minutes. So it's gonna need to do BDK things.
I cannot attack that.
There we go. We still got it.
I cannot attack that target. I must get closer.
Okay. Let's eat some food so we don't die to this bleed. No. Ugh. Good, we got Vi. Would have been awkward if we did not. That beam really hurts. So even as a tank, like, don't sleep on that beam, because my gosh, it trucks. It'll take like, I want to say 80% of your health as a blood decay. It is no joke. We got a lot of stacks of Wicked Gash. We need people running those away from the group. Because I think they're dropping it on top of the group since we're melee. And we're getting way more bleed stacks than we should be. Also, any viewers, if you don't know this, a little trick that you can do if you get targeted with the Wicked Rush is right after she like touches you with the dash, if you use some kind of movement ability, you can actually get out of. There's a delay between when she touches you and when the spin happens that actually causes the bleed. So if you move fast enough, you can actually totally ignore the bleed damage. Pretty handy. I typically bull rush with that. You can also like Night Face Shape. If Death's Advance is actually enough, if you just keep running, like right about the time that she hits you with it, if you just keep running with Death's Advance, it's enough. Sometimes I've gotten lucky with basic movement speed, I want to say. I might be just making that up. But I want to say that it is possible. It's just she has to path away from you the right way to make that work. Alright, GG. Let's 2 chest. 2 chest. Oh,